Taurus, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up, for your likes and subscribes. And of course, if you're here, that means you are interested in this reading. Today we're doing reading for what you don't see coming till the end of November. So I'll just ask you to hit that like button as we are starting this reading to help me to spread the word to more people and to grow my channel. Okay, so any information needed in the first comment description box below. You find it in both spaces there. Okay, personal readings, my Etsy shop, all of that. It's all details there. Okay, so let's get started and see. Today we're doing something. So in this what you don't see coming, we want to touch three different topics. We want to touch health, wealth, relationships. Okay, now relationships can go into romantic relationships, friendships, all this type of connections that you can have in your life. Okay, so let's get started and see what comes up. So the death card for your health here. What else for Taurus? Okay. Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. Let me just get the other two and then we clarify. Okay. So for wealth for Taurus, what do we have? The Empress. Beautiful. Could be a better card. Ten of Pentacles. Hey, look at you. And oh, and the Empress. So Empress, Emperor, and Ten of Pentacles. Oh, what are you doing there? Are you building up an empire? Kindly let us know. What are you doing if you're open to? And for relationships, we have the Nine of Cups. This sounds like a really nice reading for you, Taurus. The Two of Cups, yes, and the Seven of Cups. Beautiful. I love this reading for you. So let's get started here and clarify these cards, okay? Now, when we start here in your health, what I see here in your health, it's more of the need to do something. Okay, I just see some of you might have to go through some sort of, this could be a surgery, this could be just a special treatment, something that you have to do. Yes, it could be cosmetic one, but I don't really feel so much. I'm not connected so much into that kind of thing. Okay, because that card here and the Four of Swords, they do give me there could be some sort of intervention there that might need to make you rest. Okay, you need to rest for some time. Now, this is not a lot of time. This could be for like 4 weeks or something like that. But there's the sense that you have to be careful about something because that something could actually be kind of necessary for you to look into. Okay, because we also have this Page of Swords, again another sword. So there's a lot of cutting here. Okay, so there's a lot of the need to pay attention to that, the need to pay attention, and it could even be the need to look for a second opinion as well. Okay, because this Page of Swords is also talking about searching for something as well. Okay, well, let's clarify these cards and see what else comes up for health for Taurus. For the death card, we do have the Empress. Oh, the Empress twice. Okay, so we could be talking about female organs. Okay, we could be talking, yes, and I did mention before, for some of you could actually be cosmetic surgery. We are talking here, the Empress talks about beauty, talks about sensuality as well, talks about could also be talking about sexual organs as well. Okay, um, all of that. We could be talking about some women there trying to conceive, and you might have to go to some sort of treatment to do that. So this is the time maybe for you to do that if this is something that you are looking into. Okay, now it doesn't have to be only about the female, but this one came very strong with female organs, but it could be also double. Okay, so shoulders, lungs, kidneys, right? So pay attention to all that kind of stuff. Legs, right? Hands, eyes, ears, nostrils, all of that. Okay, so that's just one side of the spectrum here. Now for the Four of Swords, what do we have for the Four of Swords, please? Thank you. We have the Fool. Yes, so this is like a brand new beginning for you. This is going to require you to take some rest so then you come up. I really feel this feels very strong, some sort of intervention. And we could be talking about a treatment, okay? Something like that. But there's something here that needs specialty on the matter, okay? It's not just about, that's okay, I'll work into it, I'll meditate and it's done. No, you have to go deeper than that. Of course, it depends. If you're going to, if you are able to heal from within, by all means, okay? But it's not just a random thing. So you have to look into knowledge. And maybe you don't want to go to a doctor, you want to go to, um, a homeopath, a naturopath, okay? Something like that. You want to put stuff in your body, but it's good to look into. There's a lot of alternatives nowadays, right? So let's look into that a little bit deeper. Now, for the Page of Swords, two cards came in. Interesting. So we have the King of Wands and we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles, some way, somehow, it's giving me the sense of pay attention about fires, because there could be something about fire. So fire could also be inflammation, because King of Wands is also fire. I don't know why it's coming up, but there's a sense of fire inside. So there could be something inside. Sorry, I'm looking there because my candle is um, dancing a lot since we're talking about fire and this doctor part and all of that. So there could be something here causing some inflammation inside and you might need to be careful. So stay tuned to that, Taurus, okay? For the rest of the month, stay tuned into your health, whatever is coming up here. Blood levels. I'm listening to blood levels as well. Check that. Now, moving to wealth. This is great. Let's dive in a little bit more because it's incredibly positive, this type of the reading for you. Now, for the Empress of Wealth, this is creating, yes, Knight of Cups, creating exactly what you love, what you want, coming from that creativity, from that innovative mindset, that sense of I don't have to put pressure because I just know things are happening for me. I just know it's gonna work out, right? I know everything is just perfectly aligned with what I want, right? For the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, but there's someone here, maybe a group of people, that you're worried about your wealth. You're worried about is this going to work? Is it not going to work? Maybe you have to make some sort of investment when it comes to something so that the returns come. Okay, so I'm going to say rest assured that the returns will going to come 10 times fold, okay? But for that to happen, so these first three cards are super positive, and then the next ones they come a little bit like I have everything, I have the people, I have the material, the resources, all of that, but still in my mind, I feel like it's not gonna work. Okay, I feel it's not gonna work. Look at that. The Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Something is it's no, this is not working the way this was supposed to be investing and it's here. This was supposed to be put my first post online and I get 10,000 new clients. Doesn't work that way. But maybe some of you might assume it would. Maybe you looked into some sort of social media posts like how to get 1,000 clients in 3 hours. I don't know, something like that. I really don't know. Um, no, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't work that way. Okay, it requires time, patience, all of that. I mean, you're Taurus, it's about grounding the earth. Everything takes time, right? You don't conceive a baby and he's born the next day. It takes up to 9 months to get everything, right? The development, all of that. And it's interesting, I'm talking about that. We did talk about female, and now I'm going to be talking here about pregnancy, and I'm talking about the baby. I could be connecting with a lot of people that they want to conceive or they want to bring their baby, their project out. And this is the time that you start. And remember, we're still during Mercury retrograde now till the end of the month. And then we still have the shadow side of it, the 2 weeks after, okay? So there's all this sense of, I wanted to make it happen, but it takes time, okay? Everything takes time. And it's divine timing, even though we want it for yesterday. I mean, we spend like 2 weeks here, and universally in the universe, God is like one day, right? It's quick. Something is very quick. And sometimes you ask, what's the timeline for this? Oh, very quick. What does that mean, right? What does that mean? So it's about trusting. There's a lot about trusting here, okay? Trusting that things are working your way, trusting that everything is just shifting in its divine timing and you are evolving together with that, okay? Now, and this could even be, I have to mention this message because it's very strong here. And we could even be talking about it takes time because you start something and then you had this health situation that you need to take care of. You need to pause and then come back to it. Okay, thank you. So we move on into relationships. So we start with the Nine of Cups. What is this Nine of Cups coming? This Nine of Cups talks about dreams coming true, moving, getting rid of people that doesn't serve you anymore with this Five of Swords here. I do see some of you getting rid, and this feels like, the universe intervenes here, spirit intervenes here, as in you've been doing so good, you've been doing all the good stuff, and there's these people around. I feel like people are just living, right? There's certain people that are just living. So don't be surprised if till the end of the month you used to have this kind of people around you all the time, and suddenly gone, no more. And you don't have any more negativity, you don't have any more complaint, you don't have any more all of that screaming, shouting, and bad humors and all of that. It's just gone. And you're like, where did they go? What happened? The universe just took it away because enough is enough, right? Enough is enough. That's all I gotta say here. Now, for the Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, again, there's beautiful connections that want to come to you, but you're defensive. I mean, I get it. You've potentially been going through attracting the wrong people because there was something inside that wasn't in the right mindset. But there's a sense here, what I feel is that you shifted something big time inside of you and it's reflecting outside. And this could have been something that started a while ago and only now it's coming out again, right? We shift, it takes the right time, divine timing, and then things start to come into fruition and we can start to see people stepping away and all of that, doors opening. Everything is divine timing, right? So this is good, this is really good. So don't give up on yourself. The biggest message so far for here for you is don't give up on yourself and know that you deserve bigger and better, right? You do deserve bigger and better. And then we have finally here the Seven of Cups with the Sun. This is beautiful, right? This is like different parts of your life just coming into um, alignment beautifully because these cards are very positive, right? The cards are very positive, and though there's always this a little bit of I don't know what to do, but look, life is about, right? Moon and sun, completely opposites. The night and the day, completely opposite. So, for one to exist, the other one needs to exist as well. Otherwise, we wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand what's a victory without going through a failure, right? You wouldn't understand what is a true friendship without having a bad one. So, you wouldn't understand, right? So you need the polarities here. You need the negative for the positive and the positive for the negative. You need all of them, divine masculine and feminine as well, right? All of that is coming up here. So rest assured that through the hard times, that's how you evolve through the big ones. So, working on your resilience, working on your patience, working on loving yourself more, all of that beautiful things are coming up here very, very strong for you. Okay, so let's just finalize this reading with an advice from the angels of Atlantis. I love these cards. um, the colors and everything here. Messages are very, very beautiful. I'm going to just get the message from the little book for you, just to give you a little bit more information here. So, for Taurus, what? Oh, did you see that? I didn't even start, and they were already talking. This is beautiful. So we have Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of speaking up. Gabriel, this should be here with benediction. Okay, let's get it. Here we go. Get that beautiful hand there, right? You can see it perfect. Now, Gabriel wishes you to know that many blessings are sent to you from the angelic kingdoms. Simply yield to this. Don't resist. Just let go. The joy and love you will receive as flow directly from the source will surpass anything else you may experience. These feelings are the virtues that will always be received in the holy instance of benediction. The angel service is to be a loving conduit for the divine, lifting away any challenge you may experience. Fear makes us unaware of the angels. Surrender the grip of fear, and your blessings will accrue. Okay, so we were talking about, okay, things, the hard stuff are staying behind. Your angels are helping you with that. So that is what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, once again, description box below in the first comment, it's been there for you, the details. Let me know. I'll be happy to guide you. And until next time, have a great rest of month. Take care.